What's up YouTube? Coming at you with another video here today. What we got going on, like I promised in my last video, we got rain guards. We're going to be installing these on the 2014 WRX. And yeah, so pretty much what you're going to get in the kit is you're going to get two for the front, these two here, obviously two for the back. Then clips, you have 6 large clips and 2 small ones. And that's what you're going to be using to install them right onto the side of the car. And of course, the handy dandy instructions. So let's go ahead and we'll get these on the car and see what they look like. So the first step on installing these is you're going to have to pull down the side trim on your front and back windows. To do this, just kind of go from the back and pull towards you. I see people try to do it from the front and you just end up busting your fingers. So just pull from the back, bring it towards you and down, once you have a grasp on it. Go ahead and pull down on it. Now you're going to want to come back almost to the corners. You don't have to pull down farther than the corners because your clips don't go anywhere near there. So just go ahead and pull down. Pull towards you and down as you go. That way you're kind of pulling it out of the groove instead of yanking it out of it. So we're going to go like that and just come down to there. So that's the front one. And there's the back one. After that, we're going to go ahead and take a microfiber towel. Great things to have. I have a ton of them. They work great on just about anything you're doing on a car between waxing and cleaning. Just go ahead and going to clean the surface here. I have a little bit of dampness on the towel in one spot. That's just going to pretty much clean up any dirt and grime that's on it that's left over. So you're going to clean it up real nice. That way your sticky stuff can adhere to it really nicely. Switch to the dry portion. Just clean it right up. Make sure it's completely dry. You don't want any liquid on it when you go ahead and apply these. You can do that for the front and the back. So before we put it on, we're going to go ahead and get it prepped up and ready. Take one of your big clips here, one of the big ones that they came with in the kit. Go ahead and put that on the front one like this. Make sure it clicks in. You should get a good snap when it gets in right, like that. And then take one of the small ones, and we're going to put it on the front portion of it. So you want the larger one on the back, and then the smaller one on the front. So click both of those in. And then next, what I like to do, that way you're not struggling, go ahead and take the tape and peel off here, here, and the other side, but only bring it a little ways out. They should look just like this when you're finished, kind of like tabs. That way you have a little bit of sticky spot, so when you put it on your window you have a little bit of control, yet you're not sticking the whole thing and getting it stuck on there to where you can't get it off if you get it in a bad spot. So you're just going to pull them up at like a 90-degree angle. That way when you put it on the window, you have those sticking out so that you can grab a hold later to get them off. So I did that on the front side, and then also, or I did that on the front side here and then also on the back side. Now instead of just taking all of this and peeling it off and then trying to get the clips on and stick it in the right spot all at the same time, I found a neat little way. You just go ahead and take your clips and you're going to clip those on first and get it in all clipped in. So there's one clip and there's the other. And because you didn't pull the tape off, you're not sticking it everywhere already and getting it all kind of messed up before you actually install it fully. So we're going to get both clips in there nice and good. Go ahead and take your finger and press in on them there. And then next, because we have them just barely, make sure all your tabs are not falling in so that you can grab them later. You want to make sure you just kind of get it in a spot that you like it. And you're just going to give it like a pre-stick to it, just using those outside spots there. So we're going to slide it way down. You want to make sure it's all slid towards the front of your car. Alright, right here towards the front, I'm going to kind of give you guys a close-up view. There's a little bit of sealant style squishy stuff there. I forgot what to call it, foam. And you're just going to make sure that's butted up right against the other piece of plastic. That way there's no gap, because that would make it look pretty bad in the end. So just make sure it's all slid down towards the side here. Alright, once you've done that, go ahead and just pretty much stick it in the front here. And just peel the tape back just a little bit, maybe 5-6 inches. Give it a stick there. Don't push too hard, because later we're going to apply heat and then we'll push the whole thing. That way if you do have to take it off, you might be able to get it off. But it's very sticky, so you don't want to end up messing up. So I'm going to make sure my clip's in here, and I'm going to kind of put it to where I want it in the back. And then we'll go ahead and we'll bow the front in the center and make sure it's in the right spot. Oop. So yeah, if you pull too hard, your clip is going to pop out. So just go ahead and put it back in here. Click it into place, and get the back where you want first, and then you can worry about the middle later. So go ahead, we'll get the back right there. That looks good. That's where I kind of want it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the back sticky part off. Pull that off like that. Give it a good stick. just like that. And then we're going to work pretty much from the front and back at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and pull on the back here, pull on the tab, slide it out about 6 inches, push it in where I want it, and then go to the front. Do the same thing and just work towards the middle. Because in the middle you will have to bring it up a little bit. They're just not, you have a curved surface and these aren't actually curved as much as the car. So you're going to have like a bow that you kind of want to push up in the center to get it to stick in the right spot. So I'm going to go ahead and just hold it up here, stick it where I want it, and then pull the tape all the way out and take it off like that and go ahead and push. Not too hard because like I said, we're going to apply heat later to it. Next, we're going to take our heat gun here, put it on a low setting. We're going to heat up just the edge of it all the way around, get it nice and hot, and then we'll press with our fingers to make sure it's applied real well. Because with anything adhesive, being vinyl or stickers or anything, heat does help. You just don't want to shrink anything. With this stuff, it obviously doesn't shrink. So you just want to heat it up nice, and then we'll press it on. Alright, last thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put our trim back in the window. So go ahead, put it back right where you got it. You're going to go ahead and push the front in first. So the one facing me, obviously. We'll push that one in. And then next, we're just going to take our thumb, and we're going to run our thumb all the way up through the channel where the window goes back in. And then that's going to keep it all nice and tight and nice over there. Getting it slowly, going to push. You do have to do quite a bit of pressure, but you'll know when you get it in because it'll slide right in and it'll kind of pinch onto your finger and you know you have it just right. So remember, front and first, that makes it a lot easier when you do it. So then once you have it all in, go ahead and take your thumb, run it right down the entire length of it, all right in the window crease, and then it should all push right in. Then just take your fingernails, make sure it's all in all the way, because if it's not, it will pop out right off the bat. And then just check your clips, make sure they're in exactly where they're supposed to be, because they want to be right up under that trim, holding this down if anything were to go wrong. And last thing, we'll go ahead and we'll go put the back on here. Before I head out, guys, I just want to thank everyone for checking out my videos. It means a lot. I really like cars. I just kind of want to show you guys everything about them and all the stuff you can do to them. I got a lot more coming up, including vinyl install on like the interior of the car. Some before and after pictures of my rain guards. I hope the way I did it, it helps you guys a little bit more for when you go to install some of yours. If you are doing something like this, I found that way worked the best. It was the easiest for me. So yeah, sub it up. I got a lot more videos coming soon. I'm going to do like vinyl interior, along with a few other things. Obviously, I'm going to plasti dip my rims white. I know some of you might hate on me, but I don't have enough for powder coating, so I want to do it white first because I am going to get new rims this summer, and I'm going to change those, and I'll probably make those a different color, and I will powder coat those. But for now, I'm just going to probably plasti dip my rims white, and I'll have a video on how to do that soon. So thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.